This is a MROI pump. Now I am going to show you how to calibrate this actuator. And before proceeding with the actuator calibration, you need the feedback loop calibrator and also loop calibrator. Both are same. One used for the feedback, one used to give the signal 4 to 20 milliamps. This is the actuator parts. This is a power cable, this is a signal cable 4 to 20 milliamps, this is a feedback cable, and this is the dip switch. Now before turning on the power, you have to check this dip switch whether it is 115 volt or 230 volt. Here we are using 230 volt, and maximum in UAE also it's 230 volt. So once you give the 230 volt, you just you have to ensure, because if you are giving 230 volt and here it's 115, then it will transformer will burn. So make sure it ensure it twice. And before doing the calibration, you have to dismantle this connection and make the calibrations, make the calibration separately, then connect with the motor, I mean with the pump. Why? In the sense, if you connect with the pump and you do something goes wrong, it will damage the pump parts, coupling, or internally. So now you need the small screwdriver to adjust the potentiometers. Okay, now we need to make it 0. This is the lower limit adjustment, this is upper limit adjustment. Now physically we made the pump into 0, and now we need to make the actuator into 0. Now give 4 milliamp signal, and now this is the screw. If you turn this, okay, now if you turn this light will turn off, and you have to adjust this screw until the pump coupling and the actuator coupling matches. Once it matches, you have to turn this again to make the light on. It will turn into yellow color. So it means you set it as 0. Because 0 you cannot tell how many rotations are there, so just set a 0 equivalent to the pump coupling, and the actuator coupling need to match. That's it. So now you have to give 20 milliamps, and you have to note down how many rotations are there. Example, 8 rotations, sometimes it will be there, sometimes 14, 15, whatever may be. That one you have to make it 10 turns. This pump is 10 turns. You have to check the number of turns of the pump, whether it is 10 turns or 12 turns or 15, but maximum I think 10 turns is the is required to make the pump into 100%. Now in this pump we have 8 turns, so what we need to do is we need to adjust this screw until this light turn off. Then you made the adjustment this screw, maybe either clockwise or anti-clockwise, and physically check the number of turns. Example, if it is 8 turns, if you turn clockwise, it will, you measure 2 turns are rotating or not. So now 2 turns is added. So again you lock this and make the yellow light. So now we set it 0 to 100%. Now you have to check the signal cable, signal meter. Now you have to give 4 milliamps, and it will check whether from 20 milliamps to 4 milliamps how many rotation it's coming. Since we adjusted, it will come 10 turns, and here you have to check the feedback whether it is 4 milliamps or not. Here 3.97, it's almost 4 milliamps. To adjust this, you have to, this is a lower limit, so the left side is lower limit. See, now I am adjusting the feedback.
Yes, very slowly.
Okay, 3.99 or something. Now we need to give 20 milliamps, and if it's 20.3 or something, you adjust this screw to make it feedback. So now it's everything is perfect. Then you
make it 100.
yeah. Now it's 20.37. Now you adjust the screw slightly. Now it's 20 milliamps. So signal is 20 milliamps and feedback also 20 milliamps. Now okay, now we setted the actuator, but you please make sure that here the proper 100%, 0% are there. If in case, even though if we calibrate to 0 to 10 turns in this one, if you are having difficulty in this connection, example, sometimes maybe little turn will be more. So if once you connect it, then you can again adjust with the same method. Make sure that it is connected and it is matching with the exact stroke length. Okay, that's it. If any doubt, you can see the manual also.